Hey guys, it's Queen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And before we start, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. So in today's video, I am making a foamy face wash, and I am starting by mixing in my surfactant. I'm using 9 grams of sodium isocyanate and 22.5 grams of Coco Betaine. I will be using a double boiler method to melt my SCI into my Coco Betaine so I can get a smooth blend without clumps that is going to affect my face wash. I want the face wash smooth without any clumps, so you want to mix it together at first before popping it in your double boiler. So here it is. I already double boiled it and I do not have any clumps like I did before I warmed it up. So I'll be adding my other ingredients. So I'm adding 50.58 grams of distilled water, guys. I'm supposed to add 59.25 grams, but if you watched my videos, you will understand the reason why I always have to keep some part of the water till when I'm done checking the pH of my product. But it doesn't really matter, you can do it however way you want. So you want to mix in the water and the surfactant so you can get a smooth liquid. You can actually leave it for a while so it will dissolve into the water, and then you can mix it if you do not have the time to wait. It just depends on what you want. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is mixing it with my mini whip. This mini whip doesn't really serve that much purpose, but it still does some blending, which is perfectly fine. If you do not have the time to wait for your surfactant to melt into the water that you pour, you can just use your mini whisk blender, whatever it's called, to blend it all together. So I added 9 grams of this vegetable glycerin. Vegetable glycerin is one of the best ingredients for hydration, so I added 9 grams of vegetable glycerin. Then I added in 4.5 grams of chamomile extract. This face wash is very rich in botanical extract, so if you have oily acne prone skin and you want to treat your face, you have acne scars and all, this foamy face wash is actually a good idea to use on your face. So I added in 4.5 grams of my chamomile extract, and then I added in 4.5 grams of my licorice extract, or my papaya extract. I'm sorry, I did not know that I added papaya first before licorice. So I added 4.5 grams of my papaya extract. Papaya extract has papain. I don't know if I pronounce it right. It has some dope brightening properties in it. So if you have scars, acne scars, spots that you're trying to treat, this is perfect. Then I added in 4.5 grams of my licorice extract. Licorice extract along with kojic acid is one of the best for treating hyperpigmentation. If you have someone you're trying to treat, this face wash is just really perfect for it. I added 4.5 grams, and then I added in 4.5 grams of my lemon extract along with licorice extract and papaya extract. Lemon extract also has some dope brightening properties. Instead of adding lemon directly to your formulation, it's always better use the extract, because the extract has been preserved and removed or whatever toxic that you do not need on your body. So I always like to go more for the lemon extract than the raw lemon juice. Then I added in 9 grams of my Orange Hydrosol. I like to use a lot of citrus in my formulation. I just don't know why I like to use citrus a lot. So I added in 9 grams of Orange Hydrosol. I will be dropping the whole formulation recipe on my description box, so you can go back to it whenever you want to try and practice your own. Then I added in Calendula Hydrosol at 9 grams. I also like to use some hydrosols in my formulation. Even if I'm not using a lot of extracts, I just like to use hydrosols in my formulation, because hydrosols have some beautiful flower benefits to the skin. Then I added in my hydrolyzed oat protein at 3 gram. You can only use oat protein from 0.5 gram to 0.5% to 3%, and then I use at 2%, which gives me 3 gram. Oat protein is good for soothing the skin and blending in uneven skin tone. Then I added in 1.5 gram of my D Panthenol. You can always use D or Panthenol, or you can use allantoin, but I just like to use D Panthenol, and I added in 1.5 gram of D Panthenol. You can always make researches on what you can substitute these ingredients for. You don't really have to follow this particular formulation when you're practicing with yours. Then the next thing I added is 9 gram of my aloe vera juice. Aloe vera has a lot of soothing and hydrating properties in it. It is one of the best if you have irritated, sensitive skin or red skin spots that you're trying to treat, because aloe vera is very gentle on the skin. It is soothing and it is hydrating. So you want to take your whole formulation and mix it really well. At this stage, the SCI wasn't really blended in my formulation, but the longer it stayed in the formulation, the more it's blended. Then I checked the pH. Now the pH was quite high, meaning the SCI has a very high pH. The sodium isotonate has a very high pH. So in whatever production you're putting it in, it's going to really affect it by raising it. So I checked my pH. I always use 2 gram of my formulation to 18 gram of distilled water. I made a mess there, but it's normal. You always make mess when you're working. That's why you have to have a napkin to clean up your table every time. Then I added in 18 gram of distilled water to my pH solution, and then I checked the pH of the formulation. You have to be gentle when you're pouring in your ingredients, because you don't want to put too much, so you have to drop it drop by drops. So you mix it in and then you check the pH. When I checked the pH, it was around 8 point something, which is as a result of the SCI in the formulation, but I was able to reduce it with my citric acid buffing solution. I got 8.23. It kept dropping 8.15, which is too alkaline for the skin. Even someone with oily skin shouldn't use that kind of face wash. Then I added in 15 drop of my citric acid solution. Guys, you have to be gentle and careful, and I don't know when you're working with citric acid, because you can reduce it too much, then you have to raise it all over again. So you can start by dropping in 10 drops or 5 drops, but I added 15 drops because I always walk around with citric acid buffing solution, and I know the result is going to get me when I add 15 drops. But it all depends on the ingredients that in your formulation, so you have to be careful. You can start by adding 10 drops. It's always better you buff your solution twice than having to raise and then increase again. You get what I'm trying to say? Having to raise and then reduce again. It's always better you just do it twice than make a mistake and then having to bring it back up. So I checked the pH again the second time, and I was able to get, I used 2 gram to 18 gram. That is like one of the best ways to check the pH of a product. It has to be ratio 1 to 9. I don't know if I got that ratio right, because I really do not know math, but 1 to 9, 2 to 18, 3 to something, I don't know. So mix it in and then check the pH all over again. Please always make sure you rinse your pH meter before putting it in your solution. So it dropped right at 5.01, which is perfect for your face wash. You do not want it lower than 5 and you do not want it higher than 6. I know some face wash can be pH of 7, but we do not want that. We want around 5 and 6. So I added in the remaining water that I did not put in the beginning. That was 9 grams, because I just didn't put it because I just wanted to put it after the whole formulation. Then I added the 0.75 gram of my liquid Germall plus. Liquid Germall plus, mine can be used at 0.5%, the highest, which is 0.75 gram. Then I added in my liquid Germall plus and then I mixed it in. Please do not forget to add your preservative. Okay, I know people will make mistakes. It's normal to make mistake, and I've made a mistake of not adding my preservative in one of the formulation I made, which was my mask. And the next day I saw bacteria growing in it. Then it clicked to my head that I actually did not put preservative, but it was too late. I had to throw the face masks away and make another batch. So mix it in your distilled water and the preservative that I just added, and guys, this is the face wash that is going to serve a very, very dope purpose for your skin, especially if you have oily, acne prone skin. It is not going to strip your skin of its natural moist because of the surfactant. No, it is not going to do that. Because of the vegetable glycerin, aloe vera, oat protein, the hydrosols and all, you are going to get a very dope benefit from this face wash, guys. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, share my videos, like, comment, tell me what to think about this formulation. If you try it, just tell me about it. You can always come to my Instagram account to tell me about whatever it is you've done. You can ask questions and I will reply. So this is it. It has a goldish brownish look, which is very, very rich. Just gives me this kind of joy that wow, I did this, you know. So I put in my sticker because I actually have a lot of formulation in my room and I don't want to mix them up together. I actually have a toner that looks just like this. I'm going to be posting the video also, but I do not want to mix up my work and I'm going to be using a sticker. So look at how well it forms. It's very, very perfect if you have oily, acne prone skin, though all skin types can use it. But do not mind my sister, I don't know why she was trying to touch it. All skin type can use this face wash, but it is mostly perfect for oily, acne prone skin because it's going to wash off the excess oil your skin is producing. So guys, this is the foamy face wash. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate. Do not forget to subscribe so you can be notified when I post a new video.